Welcome to the market update. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good, man. I heard you had a little bit of a bad experience this morning. I was expecting good news.
Oof. Good news. Definitely not good news. I sent you a photo of what I had to experience for a couple of hours this morning on release of Phantasmal Flames.
Oof. Ouch.
So I don't mind this. I know, Pokemon Company have to enforce some things, but this was an absolute disaster.
Mm.
And not only just waiting for hours,
Mm.
as soon as you log in, as soon as I had everything in the cart multiple times, payment crashes again and again. And then I got the very infamous error 70, which
That's
so
terrible.
many people get. And
Mm.
then you get the Pikachu, which is like, oh, you try again. And then it's just like, and then as soon as you refresh anything, then you're back to the start of the queue.
Yeah.
So there are so many people outraged about this, and like I am too. It's like a complete waste of time.
Yeah.
Uh, but saying that, I will still, get these sets on the well when it hits retail. But yeah, hugely disappointed with this release. They just have to get better at this. This is ridiculous.
Sure.
Yeah,
And how long were you queuing for?
2.5 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I did see news said that it was up on Pokemon Center for about 2.5 hours. It was available. So I'm hearing that and I'm thinking, wow, there must be a lot of stock.
I was in there probably 40 seconds after Poke Beach posted, "Hey, it's live on Pokemon Center." They posted before the official Pokemon announcement by email, so I was there. I was in early, logged in. Payment method just kept crashing, and then I did all their capture stuff, and it wasn't like that there was anything weird happening, but yeah, I just couldn't do it. And then you see so many people posting like, "Hey, I got my stack. I got my stuff," and yeah, that was yeah, very frustrating.
I was hearing reports that people were saying that you were only going to be able to get one ETB, but apparently it was two. So people are reporting getting two.
Yep,
That
I,
hurts them
I
as
had two. I had two in the card. I
well.
had one booster box in the card and two booster bundles, all ready to go. And then by the time I re-entered the queue at some stage, the booster box had gone. I was like, okay, well, I'll still get what I can get.
Mhm.
Then the rest were gone,
Yeah.
and it's this is crazy being in this hobby. I mean, I'm in it for investing, but also to enjoy if I can get things at good prices. I will open more products,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
but I'm here to invest, and this is like it's very frustrating.
Mhm.
Uh, Investing, your time.
The- the-
It's like Pokemon Company. I don't know. They get so many things right, but then they get these things so wrong that it just really like it kind of just wrecks the fan base. Because I've seen on X today people saying I'm canceling all my Mega Evolution stuff. Anything that's pre-order, I'm canceling it now. It's like it reminds me of crypto. It's like, well, if you cancel, someone's going to come in and scoop up your supply there.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. The interesting talking about kind of shady things going on. For a couple weeks ago, we were hearing reports that people had actually managed to get into the system and place. I think there was over 40,000 units that were supposed to be available.
That's why it was delayed. 42,000 bots sniped thousands. Yeah, it was 42,000 orders they sniped.
So, I mean, for me being in Japan, I'm not necessarily interested in the English set, but I am following what's going on. And I'm reading in the news this morning here that they had it available for 2.5 hours. So I'm thinking, well, that would lead me to believe that people were suspecting that they were going to sweep it under the rug and accept those orders. But I was
Yeah,
thinking 2.5 hours, maybe that means that they actually did go ahead and cancel them, which would have been good. But I mean, still
yeah,
doesn't sound like it mattered.
yeah. No, it's very odd,
Mm.
and especially the time of the day. So I'm I'm based in North America, and then the time of the day that they launched, I'm like, okay, not everyone is going to be around at this time, like getting that much supply, but 2.5 hours. But if it is really just based on demand, it's also a good thing for us.
I agree.
Uh,
That's right.
if there's that many people placing orders at that speed, then I think we're in the right space.
Absolutely.
So with that being said, I've done some research on this set. So I think these market updates are going to be usually what's already out there in the market and how it's actually doing.
Sure.
And then what we have our eyes on in terms of tracking, like mainly around like sealed product.
Yeah.
But how do you think like this set will actually perform? So November 14th, I think, is the official release. So it's not too far away. But given it's got that nostalgia from like the XY era, which I have behind me, one of my favorite sets. Love those Japanese style cards in that set. They're amazing. And like you said, they didn't do that for the they had a reverse in the Japanese set with the English text, which I think is still so funny. Some of the text in that is so funny. But what do you think? What it has that that Charizard, that Inferno Charizard, which I think will be, that will be the chase card for sure.
Yeah.
But what's your thoughts?
Well, first of all, I was kind of surprised. I was thinking when they brought Vegas back, I'm thinking, okay, it's coming. Those classic, and they are classic amongst all the tens of thousands of cards Pokemon was released.
Yeah.
You got these classic cards. The Japanese version has the attack name in English, and the English card has the Japanese name on it.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going to release it at some point, and that's going to be a classic, and people are going nuts. What I'm just surprised about is they did it so early. I was expecting they're going to get a couple mega sets under their belt, and then they're going to spring on us, because then that's going to really drive people nuts. Like first set that's out, I would be inclined, if you go back to the start of Scarlet and Violet, Ruler of the Black Flame, Gokuen no Shihaisha, the SV3 set. That was kind of one of the Charizard sets that really kind of changed competitive up a lot.
Obsidian Flames in English,
Yep, exactly. And now having a bunch of other sets under their belt, it's not as pricey. But right now, not knowing a lot else, I think the English set, Phantasmal Flames, is the Japanese set, which is the Inferno EX, I believe it's called. And then we just, in Japan, a couple weeks ago, I had the Mega Gengar, one of two Mega Gengar, Mega Diancie, the starter sets. And I guess the English set consists of those two products. I haven't heard anything about other products being contained therein. But that being said, I just not having a lot of experience with the previous megas in the game, but still remembering what Ruler of the Black Flame was. My guess is it's going to settle to something like that. I would imagine we're going to have maybe 2 or 3 cards largely centered around Charizard. They're going to be the high value cards, but then everything else is going to be pennies on the dollar.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a. Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment too. I think what I also think is going to happen with this, considering I know you have a special set at Christmas coming out, or at least like just before, like end of year. But I think I think they'll just print so much of this. I think they probably did mess up something with those pre-orders.
Yeah.
And I think if this releases November, I think they'll do like a big print run before like end of year.
Okay.
Which I think might just dilute this set actually, because I think if everyone has that Charizard and it's already like, there's a high pop of PSA 10s already going around for that card. It seems to be that even at Pokemon Worlds, they put it up on screen. They're like, that's the card, that's like the one that's getting the pop. So yeah, I don't know. Like, I will keep sealed product of this, but I don't know. I'm not crazy. Not like holding like a lot. I wouldn't hold like a lot of this supply for too long.
Yeah,
I think.
And I think for me personally, the last time I bought things on the secondary market from what you might consider to be scalpers would have been probably around 2022. And I remember at that time I was paying for products maybe 1,500 yen, 10, 20, maybe $30 over retail. I wasn't paying anything like what we're seeing now. Just to kind of illustrate that point, Yahoo Auctions Japan, in my experience, one of the two largest secondary marketplaces in Japan, doesn't allow you to put items up you don't have in hand, so we can't get any information from there. But Mercari, which is like the flea market app in Japan, that does point us to some interesting trends. If you look on Mercari, we see that the Japanese, and these are selling, obviously, these are predominantly sold listings. They are predominantly, they were selling for about 2.5 times retail, about 12,000 yen. You see some going up as far as 13.8. And so that might be indicative of the fact that it's a Charizard set. It might be indicative simply of the fact that that's kind of the market where we're at right now. But again, like you said, and I agreed with, I think ultimately, give it a year. We're going to see, maybe it'll be similar to Ruler of the Black Flame. The things do sell out, if they're on the racks long enough. But long standing, you'll just have a couple of Charizard cards. Maybe they're going to surprise us with a female character or something, but those will just be the hold the value, I think.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. I think I do really want the ETB though. I do, like, the ATB looks good, and they actually have a UPC as well that is already pre-ordered, like Best Buy and stuff. They put this up. I don't even think they're like guaranteed stock. I don't know why they do this. Well, I know why they do it, but they put it up also for pre-order, and then it's gone in a few hours. And they just leave it up there, and they say, like, sold out all the time. So yeah, I think that will do well. I think Pokemon Center ETB and the UPC will do well. The promo is like average, totally average.
That's the
just
stamp.
Lame.
Yeah, the stamp right there. That's what people are looking for. Yep.
It's not going to be, even that promo, I don't think will, but it could be one of those promos in a few years, like the Snorlax on 151 now is like, you can't get it. It's like everyone wants it all of a sudden.
Yep.
So, but yeah, I think that was pretty much everything I wanted to cover in this market update. Just focusing on, kind of a lame morning with the release, which is disappointing. And well, I'll keep an eye on just what retail have, and then if the price point is okay, I will go in, but go in like heavy-ish. But you can usually, like, retail are putting like $150 markup on Pokemon Center, so
it's amazing.
Yeah, it is. So, but that's the game. Yep. That's the game we're in now. It's like there's no shortage of demand.
That's right.
Yeah. So it's pretty much it from my side. We will have more market updates coming. Once a week, and throughout the week, a lot more content coming. And so stay tuned to A Secret Base Trainer.